crash in a Delta plane with 80 people on board flipping upside down on the tarmac, crashing as it was landing at Toronto's Pearson airport. And miraculously, all passengers survived, but 17 people were hospitalized. Eden following this one from our newsroom with the latest right now. Eden.
Calvin, the Delta Airlines flight was coming from Minneapolis. We know 76 passengers were on board and 4 crew members. The 80 passengers rushing to get out as smoke poured out of the plane. An investigation is underway into how a Delta plane flipped upside down while landing. These dramatic images showing smoke gushing out of the fuselage after the plane carrying 80 people crash landed at Toronto Pearson International Airport Monday afternoon.
At approximately 2:30 p.m. is Delta Airlines Flight 4819 from Minneapolis to Toronto, operated by subsidiary Endeavour Air, was involved in a single aircraft accident upon landing at Toronto Pearson. We are very grateful that there was no loss of life and relatively minor injuries.
We just had a crash on runway 23 here.
John Nelson was on that Delta flight operated by Endeavour Air traveling from Minneapolis and shared these moments on the ground from Pearson International Airport.
Toronto. We just landed. Our plane crashed. It's upside down. Fire department's on site.
The airline activating its passenger inquiry center for loved ones of passengers in the crash to be able to connect with Delta to get more information. Emergency crews rushed 18 passengers to nearby hospitals, including one child. A man in his 60s and a woman in her 40s were critically hurt. No one was killed.
Just so you are, there's people outside walking around the aircraft there.
Yeah, we've got it. The aircraft there's upside down and burning.
Ron James was inside the airport and saw the smoke pouring out from the plane.
Seen a bunch of smoke, and then we've seen some fire trucks go, and then I seen a trolley carrying a helicopter, and wondered what was going on. And I got to the door of my plane, and they just said, "We're not going anywhere."
This as the Toronto Airport fire chief says the runway was dry at the time of the crash and there were no crosswind conditions. 2 runways at the Toronto Pearson Airport will remain closed while officials investigate. Authorities say those traveling through that airport should expect delays. The Transportation Safety Board of Canada will be leading the investigation on this crash. Janice.
Okay, Eden, turning now